bro, wait.
What?
We always have fire fits.
What, this isn't a fire fit?
You know when we do shoots, we always have the best fits.
I'll make something work. Okay, yes, I know for unboxings, normally I like burst through that door, but technically this video isn't really an unboxing, it's more like a review. And I think the cinematic video is more than enough. I think that can suffice, because we definitely put a lot of work into that one. Anyway. Hey, what up, I'm Miles, and welcome back. Now, on this channel, if you're familiar, a lot of times we like to do unboxings, and sometimes those videos are never just unboxings. Actually, almost every time, it's never just an unboxing. Either like a face shell video where we're unboxing and then building it in the same video, or like a spider suit video where we're unboxing and then trying it on. That one would technically count as just an unboxing then. Or a video like this where it's an unboxing, showcase, and review. Point being is that I can never really decide what I want to do with my content, so I just do all of it. You shouldn't be surprised with me about that at this point. Like, have you ever seen a consistent video from me? Anyway, this is a really cool video and opportunity that I have to actually show you guys something pretty cool that is within the niche of the Spider-Man, Star Wars, nerdy stuff that I do, but also another niche of something that I'm super into, which is like gym, wellness, health, and fitness. I think I've only really posted like one other fitness video on this channel before. It's like a 20-minute Spider-Man ab routine, so if you want to check that out, it's right there. It's basically like the surefire way you get Spider-Man abs. Anyway, obviously because of that, I spend a lot of time in the gym, and in doing so, I spend a lot of time wearing gym clothes. And one thing that I've always wanted is to have a gym clothes or gym apparel thing that I can wear into the gym that also touches that nerdy side, that also is kind of like pop culture, basically like nerdy merch that I wear normally, but I could wear it into the gym. Obviously, you can wear any clothes into the gym, but these ones are like specifically built for it and look cooler. Anyway, with that ridiculously like unprofessional intro out of the way, I guess that's an intro. I just want to show you cool stuff that I have. Recently, I stumbled across this clothing company called Anime Ape on Instagram. I checked out their stuff and they have a whole array of media, pop culture, nerdy stuff on their website. I looked through their whole site and obviously my eyes immediately jumped to the Spider-Man stuff that they had. I hit the boys up to see what was good, and they hooked me up with 2 pairs of these Spider-Man workout shorts to show to you guys and show you guys the entire catalog that they have. And of course, anytime that I want to really showcase a product and do something pretty cool for another company, I always have to hit Michael up and we have to do something cool instead of just like showing you here. But I do also want to take a little bit more time to go in depth and kind of review them and show you guys what we have. So without any more rambling in the way, let's do that. Now, unfortunately, my workbench is kind of dirty and dusty from a new project I'm working on. I'll give you a little bit of a teaser of what that is. That's a new video coming out. So we're gonna have to use the other desk I use for packing prints. So these are the 2 pairs of workout shorts that the homeboys over at Anime Ape sent out to me. Obviously, I said that I was into the Spider-Man design. I told them that I only really needed one, which was this one, to make content and a review video about. But since they're the absolute homies, they sent me both Spider-Man shorts and 2 different shorts for Michael too. So that was incredibly nice of them, and like super shout out and thanks to them for that. But these are the 2 Spider-Man ones that I got. The first one is just a normal set of gym shorts. It's kind of the same breathable gym activewear material as a lot of gym shorts. Of course, with an elastic band on top to kind of get a more sizable fit, and strings to tie it tight. The design that they're going for this one, I'm assuming, is somewhere between the Sam Raimi Tobey Maguire suit and the Andrew Garfield Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, based on this blue texture. This blue texture looks very reminiscent of the blue parts of both of their suit. I do actually think that this is more akin to the Tobey Maguire suit, just because if you look in there, you can see that hex pattern, and I know Tobey's suit is notorious for having that. And it also looks to be a bit of a brighter red versus Andrew's suit, which is a little bit darker. And of course, the obvious tell, which I probably should have pointed out immediately, that is much closer to Tobey's spider than Andrew's. So we're gonna go off on an educated guess and say that both of these shorts were designed off of the color scheme, the concept, and the symbol of the earliest Tobey Maguire suit. Speaking of which, the symbol, I absolutely love how bright that symbol is in contrast to the rest of the shorts, and how it's asymmetrical, how it's only on one leg. There's always something about asymmetry that I just love so much, and that's That's mint right there. The second pair is where we get a little bit more groovy. It's the same kind of thing where it's a normal pair of shorts. However, underneath there are these attached compression pants that cut off at the upper thigh area. And that is absolutely what sold me when I saw the ad for these on Instagram. When I saw what they looked like, this is kind of what got me. This is kind of like what sold me on all of it. And the fact that most of their designs actually have this same thing involved. They all have this normal shorts with the compression pants underneath. And I think that brings up the contrast of everything so much more. You can see it a lot better in the video that we took and the pictures that we took on how it actually pops and how it brings out the spider emblem and how it brings everything together. And it's just a really cool design and concept choice to have half shorts, half compression pants. Elastic waistline, string around it to tie it tight, and of course an asymmetrical spider on one side, basically taking up the entire portion of one side of the shorts, which is awesome. It's really prominent, and that red really just pops and glows. And then of course the main point of these dual pair of shorts is the compression pants that are sewn in that go to the upper thigh. And when you flip the shorts inside out, you can actually see that same pattern continued all the way up. So it's not just at the bottom of the thigh. They really do just go all the way up. So it's like you're wearing two pairs of shorts instead of one, which is why I like these shorts a little bit more. Nothing wrong with that first pair. They're still awesome, breathable, active gym shorts. But these ones give you a little bit extra coverage and an extra layer. It rides the line perfectly between being breathable and giving you just enough like support and comfort around the whole thing. Now, normally this would be the point in the video where I try both of them on, kind of give you guys a review and a test and show you what they look like. But there's really no review or test to do, given the fact that the reason we went to that gym to shoot the cinematic video and those photos was the test. We were that was the first time I had actually worn them and tried them out, because I wanted that entire video to kind of be the first try, the first attempt at that. And I think the video was all right. In terms of the shorts, they were awesome. I also feel like it would just be weird if like half of my YouTube video I was trying on shorts for you guys. Most of the camera angle would be down here, and that's not really a fun time for anybody, except like one or two of you little weirdos. This ain't the content for you. Anyway, let's give a quick rating and review of these shorts. So we're gonna rate them on 3 different levels: comfort, looks, and action. Action? What's the word I'm looking for? I know I'm looking for a word. Durability? Probably not. You're not fighting in these. Well, you could. Usability? I don't know how they... Functionality. That's the word. We're rating them on 3 things. Comfort. I forgot the second thing. Looks. And functionality. Aren't you glad you clicked on this video for the review? Because clearly this is the most professional guy to do anything like this. In terms of comfort, we're giving them a 5 out of 5. Both shorts are super comfortable, super breathable. Nothing rides up in the old web shooter area, and I have more than enough room to do what I need to do. Nothing's tight, nothing's loose, it's perfect. Looks, obviously this one's gonna get a 10 out of 5 because have you seen them? They look amazing. And again, these are just the Spider-Man ones. They have a whole list of stuff on their website of all these different activewear, like shorts, they have tops, they have hoodies, they have all this stuff, and all of it looks pretty cool. But for these 2 things specifically, the looks are obviously gonna get a 10 out of 5 because it's my skill. I can rate it how I want. And for And for functionality, the word that I could not figure out what it is. Again, we're gonna give them a 5 out of 5. I was able to do pretty much every single workout and every single exercise at that gym. I was able to do pretty cool things, and I wasn't limited at all in the shorts. Running, lifting, boxing, calisthenics, any of it, I was able to do it in those shorts. Super, super comfortable and super, super functional. So all around, these shorts are gonna get a 5 out of 5 from me. Highly recommended and Miles approved. I'm gonna start making that a thing. Miles approved. We're gonna put it on a sticker. I feel like I wanna make those stickers for C2E2 and then just like go around putting them on things. Costumes I like, cosplays, like if I take a photo with someone, I'll just put like a sticker on their helmet, Miles approved. One thing I do want to point out about the shorts though, and this is what the people at Anime Ape told me specifically, and I want to tell you, if you want to go down in the link below, check them out and get your own pair of shorts. They are sized very large. So normally for me with most clothes, I'll wear like a large to an extra large, or sometimes if I want to look like super buff, I'll get like a medium and pretend it's a large, because you know, gains. But for these shorts, I did have to order a 3XL. So please keep that in mind when you're ordering. Use their size chart and kind of like keep in mind that they do run small. So if you're like a large, size up to an XL, maybe a 2XL. But as I said, if you want to check out these shorts or the entire catalog that they have for your own nerdy workout apparel, the link is down below. There's no affiliate code of mine. I'm not trying to earn any commissions off of you guys. I'm not trying to earn anything from it. I'm just giving you guys a cool brand that I genuinely do like and a cool product that I really do like to show to you. Because as I've always said, I will never have or review a product on my channel if I don't genuinely like it or use it myself. And these pass both of those boxes. I genuinely do like it, and I probably will use these myself for whatever I'm doing. Huge thank you to the homies over at Anime Ape for actually hooking us up with those shorts, sending them out, and working with us on this collab. Hope you guys enjoyed this content, and maybe we'll work together more in the future. That would be really cool. And of course, thank you to Michael, because, you know, he's just the best, and those videos aren't really easy to make, but when him and I work together, it's always awesome and always works so fluidly. So yeah, if you're not following Michael, you really should. Also, before I end the video, C2E2 is next week and I have a surprise coming for C2E2. So if you're going there, make sure you follow me on Instagram to see what that surprise is later this week. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Peace and love, do good things, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Yeah, Spider-Man!